Hey, cheers, Pavlov. Tripod.
Hello.
I convexed my first knife with sandpaper.
You're not showing that stupid fucking knife again, are you?
It's my test knife, so I didn't want to wreck anything really nice.
I refuse to put the camera on that.
You should. Well, do the edge, though.
No.
The edge turned out really nicely.
No. We're gonna lose like 100 subscribers just by showing that stupid knife again.
Maybe, but the other 300 are interested.
No.
Because this sharpening method really works. It turned out really well.
So why'd you do it on that stupid knife?
I was testing it out before I do. A lot of people convex their tenaciouses. And I didn't want to start on the tenacious. Like, I used the electric sharpener on this baby first.
I'm not showing that
and
knife.
And now I did it. Well, you have to.
No, I don't.
That's what the video's about.
Too bad.
God damn it. Stop it. Okay, so.
I'll show the sandpaper.
Alright. I got a couple different sandpapers here. I got all these for free. Although they're not expensive. Like, you can find one sheet. You don't have to buy a whole pack at the store. You can buy one sheet like this. It's like $1 or under $1. But you want wet and dry. That's very important. You want the wet and dry, otherwise they're gonna be like metal dust all over the place. So you want wet and dry. It's also tougher. Like, if you wet regular sandpaper, it would kind of wear away, and the paper. This is much better.
In other words, the grit will start to fall off since you just started stumbling over his words.
Yeah, the paper,
like a jackass.
The paper will crumble. I got 220. I didn't use this one. This one's really rough. What I started with, I just got these from an old man that passed away next to my neighbor, my granny. My granny's neighbor passed away, and he had all this stuff, and the family was just trying to clear it out. So I saw this sandpaper and thought about, Gav's videos and all the convexing videos. So I got these two, a 320. I use this. What you do is you take a sheet. Well, I'll show all the grits. This is 320. I found this pack of 400. That'd be a good starting one too. 320, 400. You want to start with something rougher, so you're not at it all day. Especially if you're convexing the knife for the first time. You want to start with something rough. So I got that. I got a 600 around here somewhere that I did next. Here's the 600.
The resolution messed with it.
Alright, so you can stop at 600. It polishes the metal pretty well. But I didn't stop there, because I found this in the pile, 1500. If you're having trouble finding this high, you can go to auto body stores. They use this a lot. Because some scratches...
So the higher the number, the softer it is.
The finer, yeah, the finer the sand. If you can actually feel this 300, and then feel this one.
So what is this?
That's 400, but it hasn't been used yet. If you use it, it smooths it out a little bit. So if you have like 400 that's well used, that's smoother. It's then smoother than 400. But if you're having trouble finding this higher grit, go to automotive shop. Sometimes like 2000, they'll use 2000 on a scratch that doesn't go through the clear part of the paint. You can remove it with a high grit and not have to repaint the whole damn car.
Your daughter just jacked your styrofoam.
Not my cups.
No,
I don't care. I don't know what she's gonna pack in it. It's destroyed.
Just letting you know.
You should probably supervise her packing up her room.
It's her stuff.
She's gonna pack in it. Okay, so
maybe she has something she wants to keep on ice.
Maybe.
That's scary.
We'll find out later.
Yeah, we'll find out as we're loading the car.
Okay, so I stopped at 1500. But you can stop at 600, it's not bad. And as I said, if it's a well-used piece of 400, it gets really fine. You'll be able to tell after you do it a lot. What you do, you take a towel. Like I did this on the kitchen counter. You put a towel under it, because you need that give. That's what makes the edge curve. So I just hosed it down with water. Gavkoo uses WD-40. He says it works better for him, but I just had water. And my oil
I don't like the way WD-40 smells.
Yeah, my oil, the oil I have right now, it's thicker than WD-40, so I didn't use that. Water works well. I just sprayed this whole thing with water. You know, the towel soaked up the water too. So he set it on the counter. And with some flat ground knives, like open nails, because the blade is so thin.
I am not putting that knife on this video.
You have to. I gotta show the damn results, otherwise the video don't make sense.
Well, you can't show that. Look, this is all you guys get to see.
Bend it in the light so they can see the...
So you guys see how it rounded up right there?
And it's really, really sharp. Where'd my damn cup keeps rolling off of here? We'll talk about that in a second.
Did you do all these scratches?
What scratches?
All the scratches in it?
The ones that go up and down, or that's just the cheap stamped metal or whatever. It did shine it up because, as I'll explain here, the flat ground knives, they're easier to convex because there's not the second grind part to mess up. You know, if that part touches the sandpaper, it'll scratch it. You can tape over stuff you don't want scratched.
Alright, that's all you guys get to see.
These flat-bladed, the flat ones, I gotta show them how to do it real quick. There's lots of instruction videos, but one thing I did learn...
You can't do that on my bed?
I'm not going to. I'm not going to touch it. Some videos, they said you could lay the blade flat like this. It does kind of work, but... you know, it takes a while to get to the final edge. You can look at the knife and see what's being worn away and what's not.
Hold on, it's not focusing.
You can look at the edge as you're going to see what's happening, but I did find that I did have to angle it a little bit. Now, you don't have to have a super precise angle because the bottom under the sandpaper squishes. So it's really easy. I could do it, and...
If he can do it, anyone can do it.
Yeah, I just held it at a slight angle. You rub it back and forth really fast, and then you lift up the knife here. I kind of fucked up, and see how the whole tip right here is rounded? Because I just lifted up the whole thing. See how it's all polished right here? I didn't have to go that far. I just should have just lifted it up instead of leaving it flat like that. So I did learn quite a few things doing this, and I got this whole part. But anyway, so I did have to put it at a little bit of an angle. Not too steep, or you're going to have just a round edge and it won't cut anything. You need to have a good angle, a lot of angle, but some angle. Don't just lay the blade flat. So I had an angle. You rub it back and forth really quick. As the water dries out, put more water on here. Collects all the metal.
Okay,
and you just wipe here. You just wipe the blade off on the towel or paper towel. Depends on how much rounding you want. But you just rub it back, or you can go in circles.
That's all. That's its 15 minutes of fame. Don't you ever put that knife in another video.
So I did convex it. Let me cut something real quick. See if I can do this. Got it?
So not only are you going to show an ugly knife, you're going to humiliate yourself with a paper cut.
Oh yeah, I guess. It's the wind bending my paper. Okay. Where's my cup at?
God, you're a...
Here, what I've been doing lately to test sharpness is cutting styrofoam, thick styrofoam, because if it's not sharp enough, it'll crumble the styrofoam. So, see how it's a clean cut? There's no, like, things sticking off.
See, here's the piece.
If it's not sharp, it'll just crumble it like this. You'll have an edge like this that's crumbled. But if the knife is sharp, it'll just go right through it. You can, especially the bottom, like you can go, see how that's kind of rough?
Okay, you're gonna make a big old mess, but
I know, that's it. But see how this part is smooth? If the blade isn't all the way as sharp, it'll do this, it'll crumble. See how that crumbles? So a styrofoam cup's a good way to test sharpness, if you suck at paper cutting like I do. So that's a good way, and you can feel the edge. It grabs your thumb. It turned out really nice. It's nice and polished.
I told you to get that stupid knife out of my video.
So that was my little test subject. I might move on to something else, but
no, you won't.
Like, if you have a knife that has this other grinder up here, you want to be careful not to, you know, scratch that to hell. So you can tape over it, or just watch what angle you do and realize that this will give.
So in other words, if you aren't very talented like him, you better tape over it.
So the flat grind knives are easier to convex because you don't have to worry about scratching it up too bad.
That knife's going in the trash. You put it in this video
well,
one more
it's a
time.
good tester. So I finally convexed the knife. It's easy to do. There's lots of instructions. Gavkoo just did an instructional video on it, so I figured I'd try it, and it worked out, guys.
Gav, he ruins any knives because you keep telling him how to do this. I'm gonna kick your ass, buddy.
See, this is what it looks like after it's used. It is a little smoother.
Alright, we're at 10 minutes. They're already tired of hearing you babble.
But like the sandpaper, it's not one use and it's done, so you can do it quite a few times. So I convexed
Hey, I
my
wonder
first
if
knife.
that would take your ass hair off.
My ass hair off, if I had any.
Buddy, I could braid that hair.
You can't braid it.
Look what you did! You just made a big mess. Catch you guys later.